This video we are going to see how to set up Django and React.js for future projects. Okay, so why I creating this video is that every time we create a project we have to go through this process again and again. So I thought it would be great if we create a separate video for this project setup. Okay, so that you can access this anytime. So let's continue. For that, for adding Django project, you have to create a Python environment first. So let's create that. Okay, it is created. So let me go to this environment. So okay, so here we have to add Django. Okay, it has does Django. So now we have to add Django REST framework. So let's install that. Okay, it has also installed. So one more Python package that we need is Django core headers, which is responsible for accepting connections from the remote host. Okay, so for that you have to go to this library one, and you can just copy here and just paste it in here. Okay, so it will be installed here, and now everything is set up, I think. So now let's generate a project. Okay, so I name it as sample server. Okay, so it is created. So let's open it on the code editor. So so now we are inside the VS Code. So here what we need to do is let's open a new terminal here, and here first I can just create a sample application. Okay, now the app will be created. So let's move to settings. This app can be anything. We are gonna add views in here. Okay, so this is where we add our views and everything for this application. If we have any additional applications, we'll generate another app. Okay, so let's go to the settings and set up this, and leave everything out. And here what we have to do is add a REST framework. Okay, we have to add a course headers also. Okay, so here we add course headers here. Finally we need to add app, okay, that we have generated. And now for course headers we have to add a middleware for this. Okay, so let me copy this. This is this has to go in the list of middlewares. Okay, so here I'll add it on the last one, so it will be here. And we have to set allow origins. So in order to allow all origins, we could just use this, or if you want only the allowed origins, you can just go here and create a list of it. Currently I'm gonna add a call allow all headers. So allow all origins to true. Okay, now it will allow connections from any host. Okay, so here you can see the sample. Only the allowed origins can be added here. This will help if you have a specific domain. Okay, and it does not respond to any other request from any other host. Okay, this for security purposes. So you can add regular expressions also. So if you see here, allow all origins is a boolean variable. So we just given this true, so that it allow all data. Okay, so this is how you generate Django backend. Okay, for the projects, for future projects. Okay, if we want any other additional changes, I'll mention it on the project itself. Alright, So let's move on to the front end. For generating the front end of the project, you need a software called Node.js. You can just download this on nodejs.org site. Make sure to download the latest version of this, and after installing, you can just check it out on running npm. Okay, so if you run npm, it will give this command. This means it has installed successfully. So let's generate Django React project. Okay, so it has to be npx. Okay, create app. I'll name it as sample. Okay, okay, the project has been generated successfully. So let's get into the project. So okay, we are now inside the project. Here we have to install packages. Okay, before that, let me create a directory for this. So let's add a new folder on the components. Okay, and pages and context. Okay, if you are using context API, you can just create this. We have to delete this logo and everything. So test .css. Okay, everything is deleted. And in the app.js, we have to change the imports here. So we'll remove this and okay, run this logo here. Okay, so here it is given, and index.js, you have to remove this. Okay, everything is looking good, and here we have to remove this. Okay, we have finished editing. So even if everything is okay, we can just move on to adding a React router. Okay, so for that, what you have to do is just go here and install npm okay, npm install React router and React router now. Okay, this will install two packages related to the Django React router. So let me add routers in here. Okay, so let me create a sample page here. Home.js RFC. Okay, so we have a home page, and in here what we have to do is import the other required elements. Okay, so import browser router as router. Okay, and routes and route. Okay, so we need this. We have changed this name to router for simplicity. So let's add router in here. Okay, routes. Okay, we need to add the route. Okay, so has to be empty, and the element has to be home. Okay, this is how you add various pages in here formatted. Now the React router part has been completed, and also we have added directories also here. We can just create components in here and context API here. Okay, So and now we have to add a tailwind CSS. Okay, so let's move on to tailwind CSS. You can just go on your tailwindcss.com/docs/installation. So it will give tailwind CLI installation. So let me copy these commands, two commands. Okay, let's hit the tailwind configuration. Okay, we have added tailwind configuration, right? So let me copy this configuration from here and paste it in the tailwind config. Okay, so again I have to copy this styling imports and add it in index.css file. Okay, now everything is looking good. You don't have to go through this next process. Okay, so until this part we have completed adding the styling. Okay, add a dicey UI. Okay, dicey UI. Let's go to installation, and now we have to copy this command from here and add it in here. Okay, and then the tailwind plugins in the React the tailwind config, you can add this config. Okay, so let's go to this one, and the plugins one, currently it is empty, so let's paste it in here so that it would add the dicey UI. So this part is completed. So by default the dicey UI uses the dark theme. Okay, in order to change that, you can just copy this here. Okay, the themes one, and just copy from here, paste it in here, and now what we have to do is just remove this two fonts. If you want use to dark, you can just keep dark or cupcake or anything, but I'm currently keeping it as light. Okay, now let's copy this. Okay, so we go to this home detective, creating a div. Okay, so let me add classes from tailwind CSS. Screen has to be full. I'm adding these styles in order to check if it is working. Okay, so let me add the header. I'll add home page, and then this class I'll give text has to be 4 pixel and font has to be bold. Okay, this is just for testing. Okay, so let me add button also to check if dicey UI is properly working. So this is like login maybe. Okay. So add class ptn primary. Okay, so now everything is set up. Let's run the frontend. Okay, run start. Okay, let's go to this local host 3000, and if you see, everything is working perfectly fine. Okay, so here's the home page that we have applied styles on, and here's the dicey UI button. Okay, this means dicey UI and tailwind and everything is working perfectly fine. Okay, this is how you set up the front end and the back end for the Django and React project for further projects. Okay, if I have added any additions or anything, I'll mention it on the project itself. Okay, so hope you like this video. See you in the next video.